Lincoln Railer Football on 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Castle Manor Supported Living, Ricky Calvert Schrader Funeral Home, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town and Country Bank, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Blades Hair and Nail Salon, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Future Stars Lincoln and Impact Studio, Dean Leaf Plumbing, Heating and Soft Water, Lincoln Printers, Jane's Hair Salon, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Kathy Denny Realtor at Worth & Associates, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Stufferia Pizza, Headline Salon LLC, AG Farms, Best Western Plus Lincoln Inn, and by Sharon's Auto Repair.
Rail Splitter Football's on the air. I'm Bob Verderber along with Coach Ken Schweitzer, and glad to have you back. Coach, you're a grandson for the second time, Wyatt Spencer Kelly, I believe.
That's exactly right, Bob. Thanks for taking over last week and handling things with your partner, Benjamin, and it's good to get back, and it's great to have grandkids, as you well know. But yes, Wyatt is doing great. He's just over a week old, and maybe putting on a couple ounces here and there. But anyway, back to football tonight here at Handlin Field. It's Lincoln Railers against the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones, a David and Goliath outfit here, and we'll see how the evening goes.
Certainly is. We heard our old partner Sam Madonia say that SHG is ranked number 1 in the state this year. They won the state championship last year, and their only defeat came to Rochester, I believe, in the regular season. So few changes in the lineup tonight. We'll take a look at them that Coach Ken came up with. Ethan Kunkel, of course, still at center, the senior at 5'9", 210. The guards are the Ian Neitzel, number 78, 6'1", 215, and Jacob Huskins, number 77, 6', 220, and a sophomore. The tackles are Sage Conrady, a couple of juniors. Sage Conrady is number 75, 6'3", 325, and Ben Steiner is 79, junior, 6'1", 280. And the wide receivers tonight, Alex Linares wears number 21. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 150. And Andrew Yant is also a sophomore. He's 6'1", 170, wears the number 12. And out of the wing formation on the left wing, it'll be Zach Pudnight. He wears number 2. He's 5'9", 130. Of course, the quarterback is the junior Garrett Isles, wears the number 8. He's 5'9", 145. At the right wing, it's Brent Metalco, wears the number 1. He's 5'9", 145. And the tailback is Chris Dong, wears the number 40. He's 5'9", 155. We flip it on the defensive side. Defensive tackles, Seth Gleason's a junior, wears number 76. He's 6'1", 275. Eric Sutton, a senior, number 58, 6'3", 200. The defensive ends are Ian Neitzel, number 78, 6'1", 215, and Braden Tanner, a junior, number 22, 6'1", 190. The inside linebackers, Ethan Kunkel, wears number 54, he's 5'9", 210, and a senior. Colton Grant's a junior, wears the number 39, he's 6'3", 200. The outside linebackers are Alex Linares, the sophomore, number 21, he's 5'11", and 150, and Chris Dong, number 40, 5'9", 155. The defensive backs are Zach Pudnight. He's a junior, number 2, 5'9", 130. Brent Metalco, a senior, number 1, 5'9", 145. And Sean Cannon back in the lineup. He's a senior, number 25, 6', 125. And a lot of guys going both ways for the Rail Splitters tonight.
And Sean Cannon, his first action of the season after having some injury issues there early in the first third of the season. So this is his first game action of the year, and so we look forward to seeing him out there. Lincoln, of course, missing 3 starters due to athletic code violations, and 3 starters out of your lineup is never good.
Of course, for the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones, Gabe Green at quarterback. He wears the number 6, 6'2", 205, and a senior, and he led him to a state championship last year. The running backs will go primarily with 3 guys that I think all gained over 200 yards this year. Number 9, James Obibi, along with Sam Sargent, number 28, and number 45, Anthony Danello. The wide receivers are Brendan Standard and Sam Bonasenga, and that primarily is the offense for the Cyclones. And you'll see a lot of guys coming in and off the bench tonight, too.
Yeah, I think we'll see a lot of players off the Sacred Heart Griffin roster tonight in the game, and they don't really lose much when they bring in substitutions. So it's going to be a tough battle for the Railers tonight, and their goal, I think, is to to compete tonight and get some experience out there. That's about the best you can hope for in a game like this.
Sun's already down. The evenings are a little bit earlier now, and it's a little warm out there, but there's no wind at all. I noticed during the national anthem the flag not moving at all, and the field's in perfect condition, and the Rail Splitters, as usual, in this league, going to have a tough job tonight, and also next week they're going up against two state championships back-to-back in SHG and Rochester.
And if after you do that, then the next week, after those two, you have MacArthur back here on this field, and they've gotten some points in the ranking in 5A, and they are one of the top 3 in the conference right now. So yeah, a tough three week for the Railers, but you got to play them. You're in your conference, you got to play them, and so you go out there and do the best you can.
The Railers at home, helmets, shirts, pants, all green. The numerals are trimmed in white. They're red. The Cyclones with the golden helmets and the golden trousers and the white shirts and the black numerals as they have just taken the field. We're about a minute away from game time. We'll take a timeout and we'll be back with Lincoln High School football. SHG yet to take the field. The Rail Splitters are out there getting ready for the kickoff. Out there on the kickoff team, Ryan Ruchke, one of the Rail Splitters out there along with Trent with him, and Eric Sutton, and back deep for the Rail Splitters, that is Brent Metalco. Also back there, Alex Linares for the Rail Splitters, and Brendan Tanner. And now SHG takes the field. They're getting ready to kick it away, and the guy that's going to kick it away for him, we were told, was Austin Summer. We'll have to check and see if that's number 5. I believe it is. He's the guy that's going to kick it away from his own 40-yard line. And the Rail Splitters, as Coach told you, going to have a tough time tonight. They're the David going up against this big Goliath tonight. Now I look, it's 25, and let's see who that is. They don't have a number 25, so we'll just say it's Austin Summer. Summer gets ready to kick it up. He's got his right hand up to signal that he's ready to kick it away. They check one of the captains checks the line, and here they come. Summer kicks it away, and it's going to come down to the Rail Splitters at the 11-yard line, and they're up to the 15. Looks for running room and dives up ahead just across the 15-yard line before that young man is taken down, and we'll try and pick up who that was.
Metalco,
I believe. That was Metalco.
Yep. Brent
Metalco, the senior, and it looked like he got it out to about the 16-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Railers, and Garrett Isles will take the field. He wears the number 8. He's the junior quarterback for the Rail Splitters.
The Railers won the toss, Bob, and they chose to take the ball. A lot of times you defer to the second half, but they wanted to go on offense first, and so we'll see how things go here starting deep in their own territory.
As we told you, up there at center on that offensive line is Ethan Kunkel. Neitzel and Huskins are the guards. The tackles are Conready and Steiner, and they'll try and hold back the defense of the Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones. Isles now comes up under center, and one of the Cyclones offsides immediately, and the Railers are going to pick up 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 5 for the Rail Splitters. Isles looked like he was going to run out of the shotgun, and then as he stepped up to the line, the inside lineman, interior lineman for the Cyclones went across the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a little anxious there to get the first play of the game here. It gives Lincoln 5, makes it 1st and 5, a little better opportunity to get a first down. At
the 22-yard line of the Lincoln Rail Splitters. The Railers in green. Isles looks along the line of scrimmage. They almost pull him offside again, and they do. Lincoln's going to get a first down. Another Cyclone offside. Haven't ever seen that this late in the season. 5 games in and 2 offsides right off the bat against the supposedly well-disciplined team by the Cyclones of Springfield.
Yeah, and I don't know if these are regular starters. I assume they are. And, yeah, a little anxious there to get in the play, I guess. But anyway, 10 yards on 2 penalties for the Railers and a first down.
At the 27-yard line now of Lincoln as they march down the field on 2 penalties. Isles has got a man in motion, takes the snap, hands it off, running back, makes the turn. He's got 5 still on his feet.
Oh, the ball's loose.
Kick knocked out of his arms. He had a first down, and now the Cyclones pick up the fumble along the sideline, tiptoeing and out of bounds. That was Kyle Espijo. Kyle Espijo, an linebacker, 5'8", 170. It looked like somebody just punched it out of there.
It could be. I'm not sure if that was Metalco. I think it was carrying the ball, and he had a nice gain on the play, Bob. He had 7 or 8 yards on a nice cutback up the middle, but then the ball came flying out from him, and Sacred Heart Griffin secondary was there to pick it up and returned it to the Lincoln 27-yard line.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Cyclones here early, and Gabe Green, the quarterback, will run it out of the shotgun. No running backs, 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. And now a man goes in motion, and they flip it to him, and he tries to make the turn. That's Sargent. Sam Sargent makes a nice move to the outside. He's at the 10, he's at the 5, and he's in the end zone for the touchdown, and the Cyclones lead it early, 6-0 with 11 minutes and 32 seconds on the first quarter clock. It didn't take long for them. You knew they were going to come, and they were so anxious they were offsides the first 2 times Lincoln tried to run a play, and then they punched the ball away from Brent Metalco when he made a nice run, and then they first play from scrimmage, they take it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, there was some opportunities there. You know, he was going to his right and cut back to the left, and Lincoln had some guys kind of in the area there where somebody was aggressive, might have put a helmet on him or a shoulder pad, but that didn't happen. He made a couple moves to the outside and made the touchdown.
That's Cody Bowman. He kicks with the left foot, and it is through the uprights, and that makes the score. Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones 7 and the Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back. Coach Ken Schweitzer and Bobby V back here at Handlin Field on a beautiful evening, and the Cyclones score early. Really no surprise, Coach. Good ball club, and Sam Sargent was able to take it in. He went into motion from the left side and got the handoff from Gabe Green, and he cut back across field against the grain and took it in.
Yeah, and as I said, Lincoln maybe had a couple possibility chance to stop him, but that didn't happen. It's going to be a long night if they don't put a shoulder on some of these running backs.
So now Summers going to kick it away, and Metalco's back there again, I believe, with Tanner and Linares. As we'll rerun it again. There's only 11 minutes, 32 seconds on the first quarter clock, and the Cyclones are already on the board with a 7-0 lead. Bottrell out there for the Rail Splitters along with Sutton on the kickoff team. And the captain for the Cyclones checks the line, and here we go. He boots it away from his 40-yard line, and it's going to come down to the Railers back at the 1-yard line, up to the 5, to the 10. Here they come. Look for some blocking and nothing there. And the running back brought it up about 11 yards from the 1 out to around the 12-yard line. Comes Lincoln, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Call it the 11-yard line, if you will.
And again, that was number 1, Brent Metalco with the ball, and he got up to the 12 and was looking, trying to decide which way to go, and he came to a complete stop. And when you do that, you give the defense a free shot, and they took it and stopped him at the 12.
And no doubt about it, these SHG players are well-trained, excellent tacklers, and easily made that open field tackle. As Coach said, after he made the stop, it was all over. They break the huddle. That's Ethan Kunkel up on that front line for the Rail Splitters. The wide receivers are Andrew Yant and Alex Linares. And Isles looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he comes up under center. He's got a man in motion, and he hands off, and he tries to come back up the middle. He may have got a yard or 2 out of it. That was Chris Duong on the run for the Railers. He's a senior, number 45, 9 and 155.
About a 1-yard gain, a tough yard on that one, Bob, straight up the middle. And I'm not sure where you try to run against a defense like this, up the middle to the outside. They got enough speed to stop you on the outside. They got enough bulk up the middle. So it's going to be a tough night trying to move the ball. May even try going to the air a little bit, but that won't be easy either.
2nd and 9 for the Rail Splitters as Linares splits to the near side. Yantz on the far side of the field for the Rail Splitters, that wing formation. Dong, and now we got a man in motion. That's Metalco, and he tries to make the turn, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. May have got to the 11-yard line, a loss of about a yard there for Metalco as he tried to take it off right tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if he slipped or just didn't see a place to run, because he went down right there right after he got the handoff right there behind the quarterback Isles, and lost about 2 on the play.
So that's 3rd down for the Rail Splitters.
3rd and about 11. I'm sorry, Bob. 3rd and 11 on this long play here.
3rd and 11 for the Rail Splitters at the 11-yard line. One of the linebackers made the tackle on that last play. Now we got a man in motion. That's Metalco again. Isles hands off, and the Railer is taken down in the backfield. That was Metalco in the backfield, and he had nowhere to go. He was dropped for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
He came from the right side, tried to come back to the left, but the on the defensive left side, they just came through like a sieve there, Bob, and they were on his back before just as soon as he got the handoff. So he stopped back on the 8-yard line. Another loss, about 3 yards.
So 4th down for the Rail Splitters, 4th and 15, call it, as the Railers split it out, and Isles will try to punch it away with a punt right here, and he does. Left, a very high kick, and it's going to come down and bounce along laterally along about the 28-yard line, where the Cyclones will take over 1st and 10 at the Lincoln Rail Splitter 28-yard line, and the clock stopped at the 9:13 marker of the first quarter. Cyclones lead at 7-0, and they've got excellent field position.
And they're on the ball right now, ready to go. Lincoln defense needs to hustle up and get up to the line of scrimmage, Bob.
Railer defense has got their work cut out for them as the Cyclones scored on their first play from scrimmage, and they'll set up here on the near side lines. Green, he's a left-hander too. Up the middle's got his man, and he's spun down by a Railer there, tackled at about the 8-yard line. That was Sam Bonasenga for the Cyclones. Down to the 8-yard line where it's first and goal for the Cyclones. Nobody back there with Gabe Green now as he'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to the left, but he'll come to the right side. Bonasenga again, and he's got the touchdown. And it's 13-0. He's got a good arm on him, Coach. He just fired it right to him. He was covered by 2 Railers, but he put that pass right on the money.
Yeah, he's a big-time quarterback, and, you know, he can throw bullets, and he threw it out there into the right flat there, and they were standing in the end zone, made the catch for the touchdown.
First touchdown was Sam Sargent. Second one is Sam Bonasenga. And now the man that's going to kick it, try to kick it through the uprights, is number 52, Cody Bowman. He's the guy that kicked it through last time. He's got the left foot kick. It looks good, and the officials say, yes, it is good. And the Cyclones lead it 14-0. We'll be back. Don't forget to join the Scott Kirby and Jake Johnson Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan at the all-new Mission Mart located at 119 North Sangamon Street, just off of historic downtown Lincoln, tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with special guest, LCHS head Railer football coach Andy McDonald. If you can't make the show, tune in to 96.3 FM or streaming live 24/7 on WLCNonline.com. The Cheap Seats Saturday morning sports show, Logan County's longest airing live sports show. Well, Cyclones making quick work, Coach. 2 touchdowns early.
Yeah, it took them 3 plays and just over 3 minutes to get the 2 scores on the board.
Here's Summers' third boot, and the Rail Splitters wait, and they're just going to let it go into the end zone. Remember last year the kicker they had? He could blast it all the way out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, they've always got good kickers. They've got good special teams, kickoffs, punts, which we probably won't see one tonight, and extra point kickers and field goal kickers when they need them.
And they get ready now. The Railers are going to be 1st and 10, and 8:55 left first quarter, and the Cyclones already with a 2-touchdown lead. Linares and Yant are the wide receivers for the Rail Splitters. They'll run out of their wing formation. This time they'll go with 1 wide receiver split to the left side for the Railers. Isles up under center. He's got a man in motion. He hands it off to him. That's Metalco, makes the turn. A nice little gain down close to the 24-yard line. 4-yard pickup there for Brent Metalco, who wears the number 1. He's a senior.
And his 3rd carry of the game there, his first one for positive yardage. But you're right, Bobby, made a nice turn upfield and picked up 4 yards on first down.
2nd and 6 for the Rail Splitters. Clock on the move. Railers on the near side, hash marks, and beautiful sunset here this evening in Lincoln, Illinois, and some kids waving up here. They must think we're celebrities or something. We're really not. We're just here to call the football game. And the receivers will split out for the Rail Splitters. Near side hash mark. Kunkel to center for the Railers. Isles looks along the line of scrimmage. Now on the long count. He's got a man in motion. Hands off, second guy through, and I would think that would be Chris Dong, and he's got a nice little gain up to around the 27-yard line. We'll see if that's him when they unpile there. It is. It's Chris Dong on the run for the Railers up to the 27-yard line, so it'll be 3rd down for the Rail Splitters.
That's Dong's 2nd carry of the game, Bob. Another one for positive yards. It sets up a big 3rd down and 3 for the Railers. They need to get a first down to use some clock and to keep the drive going, keep the ball away from the offense of Sacred Heart Griffin.
7:46 clock on the move now here in the first quarter. Isles up under center. He's got a man in motion. He's going to keep it himself, and he's on the run. He's wide open on the run. Isles.
Oh, slow down.
Nice play down across the midfield stripe goes Garrett Isles. Quarterback sneak and a big gain for the Railers right down to the 50-yard line. Just a football length past the 50-yard line, and a surprise there for the Rail Splitters. SHG did not expect that. And 1st and 10 for the Railers at the midfield stripe.
You know, a year or 2 ago we had some success with that quarterback running with the ball like that, Bob, and you see that nose or that center uncovered. It's a good opportunity, and Garrett Isles took it to get the first down for the Railers, take the ball down to midfield.
That's true, and even last year with Austin Cruz, who's at the Naval Academy in Annapolis now, he was good at that play, keeping the ball late in the season. Last 2 or 3 games, he started doing that. So it's 1st and 10 for the Railers at the 50. The man in motion is Metalco. He's got the football, looks for a turn, and he dives up across the 50. May have got to the 49. They say he stayed in bounds, and they keep the clock running.
Well, it sure looked like he was going to get stopped in the backfield, Bob. There was a lot of white shirts there ready to make a tackle. Somehow he found a little space and picked up 2 on the play.
Almost to the 48-yard line. Metalco's he's very fast. Once he makes that turn, that puts in the speed, and he was able to pick up a couple yards. 6:28. The clock's still running here in the first quarter. That's I believe that's Bottrell splitting out to the right, number 39 for the Railers. Isles comes up under center. Now he's got Pudnight in motion. He hands off to DeWong. Chris DeWong is knocked back, but I think he got a yard, on his forward motion before they drove him back.
Yeah, he might have got that yard, and he did a great job of hanging on to the ball. There was a lot of white shirts trying to pull it away from him, and they're going to give him a short yard, maybe a half yard, but we'll call it 1 down to the 47.
I'm sorry, that's Colton Grant in there for the Railers. He's a junior, 6'3", 200, and he's been splitting out wide to the right. Also in there for the Railers, of course, big Ben Steiner with the left tackle. He's a junior. Where's the number 79? He's 6'1", 280 pounds, and that is number 39, Colton Grant, splitting out wide to the right for the Rail Splitters. Isles, 3rd and 7. Man in motion is Pudnight. Pudnight, he's not going to pitch. Isles has got to get rid of it along the sideline, and there's nobody there. He just had to chuck it away. He was underneath a lot of pressure, so it's going to be 4th down now, 4th and 7 for the Rail Splitters at the SHG 47-yard line.
Yeah, he didn't have much time back there, and he did the smart thing, just unload it, overthrow your receiver so it doesn't get intercepted, and sets up a 4th and long for the Railers, but they're in Sacred Heart Griffin territory here, Bob, so I'm sure it'll be a play here. I'm not sure, but I would assume it'll be a play here. Trying to get a first.
On that incompletion, they stop the clock at 5:24 for first quarter. Colton Grant now splits wide to the right. 2 receivers for the Railers here on the near side. Of course, Isles out of the shotgun. He's got the option to punt if he wants. He's just going to, he's going to punt it away along the sideline. It goes out of bounds to Sam Knox, the athletic director here at Lincoln Community High School. And SHG will take over on downs with 5:18 left here in the first quarter, and the Cyclones lead at 14-0.
And that ball went out of bounds in a hurry, so I'm not sure where they're going to place it, but they didn't gain much ground out. He was looking for a receiver as he was rolling left, Bob, and couldn't find anything there, so he finally punted it as he got toward the sideline. They're going to take over on the about the 33-yard line.
And as you said, Coach, you don't have much time to think because the Cyclones line up immediately. Gabe Green, number 6, on the near side, hash marks. He's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the near side here. He's got 1 running back there with him. The left-hander is going to throw it, pitches it out there, and he's got his man up to the 50, the 45. Albert O down across the 40-yard line. Albert O on a pitch and catch there down to the 38-yard line, and a first down for the Cyclones. And here they come. They have great ball control, and you don't have time to breathe. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They've got 1 running back in Gabe Green, the quarterback, a veteran for the club, and as Ken told you, he's got a great arm on him. He's got the snap, throws it, got his man.
Tackle.
That's Londrigan. Londrigan, 15, finally tripped up. They may give him the 10. I think they will. They'll give him, it'll be 1st and goal for the Cyclones. That was Londrigan on the reception for the Cyclones. Colton Grant made the tackle for the Rail Splitters.
Another passing first down there. They're working on their passing game, Bob, and finding receivers open all over the field.
That was Dylan Londrigan, 5'8", 160, and a senior. Nobody back there now, 1st and goal for the Cyclones. Gabe Green's got the snap, throws it across the middle, and nothing there. Ball outside. Nobody close.
He had a guy coming across, but he had to throw it did throw it in a hurry, and threw it before his receiver was looking for the ball.
That was Londrigan again, but that wasn't Londrigan's fault. Gabe Green just threw an impossible ball there to catch.
He was going to be open, though, if he had waited about a second before he threw it, he would have been open.
Yeah. 2nd and goal now. at the 9. Here's the snap to Green. Now he throws it out in the flat, out at the 12, now to the 10. I think that's Londrigan again, and he takes it in for the touchdown. That was Albert O in for the touchdown. Number 81, Albert O. I can't pronounce that, but we'll just call him Albert O.
Wow. Oh, sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Good call.
20-0, Viente 0, as the Cyclones getting ready to kick it through the uprights again with 4:38 left in the first quarter, and it's going to be Cody Bowman again. Bowman will attempt standard. Here's the ball. Oh, bad snap, and the snapper's got to keep it, and he's tackled. An alert rail splitter got through and knocked him down at the 25, and that's a highlight for the Railers. Try and pick up who that is. Was that Dong? I think it was. Chris Dong was the man that got through to stop the extra point, so the score remains 20-0. We'll be back after this message. Remember, after the game tonight, stay tuned as we throw things back to Jeff number 2 in the best classic rock and roll around. He'll be with you till midnight, but the party continues until 4 a.m., and then it's the best country known to man, because when you're tuned into WLCN 96.3 FM, it's country by day and classic rock by night, the best of both worlds. As the Cyclones get ready to kick it away, 3 Railers back deep. They trail it 20-0, 4:38 left in the first quarter. I want to thank all our fine sponsors for bringing you Lincoln High School football. The most sponsors we've ever had this year to bring you the football games. And the kick's away. It's along the sideline, and it stays in bounds. Lincoln player's going to pick it up, look for running room, and he fights his way maybe to the 13-yard line. I think that was Chris Dong.
Yep.
That was the guy that got the ball.
Yeah, I think they thought it was going to go out of bounds, Bob, and it had a funny spin on it, and it wouldn't go out across the line, stayed in bounds. So Chris had to pick it up, which he did, and got it to about the 12, 13, like the 13-yard line they're going to place it.
Coach, when I win the lottery, I'm going to buy new uniforms for the Railers so I can see the numbers at night.
Good. I hope you win soon.
Yeah, please. 4:35 left on the first quarter clock, 20-0 the score. And Kunkel comes up over the football for the Rail Splitters. And they're going to go with no wideouts. It's going to just be all running formation for the Railers. Isles looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he's got a man in motion. He hands there.
Some blocking.
And good blocking. That was Metalco, and he got down to the 14, 15-yard line. So a couple-yard pickup there for the Rail Splitter.
Yeah, he had some blocking out front there, Bob, but they blocked a couple, and then there was a lot of great pursuit from the secondary and from the backside for the Cyclones, and they got there and stopped him for just a 1-yard pickup. 2nd
and 9 for the Railers at the 14. Isles looking to the sideline to Coach McDonald. 4 o'clock's on the move, 4 minutes left first quarter.
It's funny, you look out there on the field, Bob, and just the SHG players, you know, they're all well-built, big players, and then Lincoln's come out there, you know, and they've got a few good-sized kids, but a lot of kids that are in the 150, 60, 70 range, and they just look small compared to SHG.
Dong goes in motion. He's got the handoff. He's got some running room, and he's taken down at about the 19-yard line. Dong with a 5-yard pickup, so it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters. Hey, Coach, your friend has got a birthday. Big happy birthday wish to Stevie Ray Sauer.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, your Lincoln Country Morning Show Drive Sports host, and his beautiful bride, Nora, celebrates her birthday on Sunday. A big happy birthday to both.
Yes.
And I want to shout out a happy birthday to my friend Diane. She'll have a birthday on Monday, September 29th.
I believe we've got a couple other birthdays coming up in the next couple of weeks, too. Don't know whose, but
could be you.
Or you.
I had mine last Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Here's the snap to Isles. Handoff. I think that's Metalco. He avoids one tackler, tries to make the spin. Let's double check that running back.
That's Dong.
That's Dong. That was Chris Dong. Yeah.
I think he lost one on that play back to the 19-yard line, so a loss of one for him on that one, Bob. But, you know, he looked like he was going to turn up, and then he thought, well, maybe I can get to the outside, and he tried to get outside, and that's when the pursuit just caved in on him. He dropped a yard. Tough decision to make, looking for running room, and sometimes there's nothing there.
So 4th and 4 for the Abraham Lincoln Rail Splitters as Isles will operate out of the shotgun, and no doubt he'll punt it away. Here's the snap. He runs to the left. Now he punts it away, and it's blocked. Picked up. Touchdown, Cody Bowman. Cody Bowman blocked it, picked it up, took it in for the touchdown, and it's SHG 26 and the Lincoln Railers 0. Oh, we saw that happen in that 24-14 game here. A kick was blocked like that, and the defending ball club got good field position.
Well, that was Springfield, and they got them down in a tie game at that point, 14-all. They kicked a field goal to go ahead and then scored a touchdown late to win by 10.
So 26-0 now, and now the Cyclones will attempt to kick it through again, and I think it'll be the guy that scored the touchdown, Cody Bowman.
They're just going to go. They're going to try to get this down. Cody Danner will hold.
Standard on the hold. Bowman's kick, line shot, and that's fouled off to the right, so it's no good. 26-0, and we'll take a timeout. Don't miss the huge two-day Everything's Got to Go sale at 310 10th Street in Lincoln. That's in the Silk Stocking District in Lincoln. Even the beautiful all-brick home is for sale. You'll find designer girls' clothes from baby to young girl with shoes to 5T, along with fresh, no, I just made it up, hot designer ladies and menswear, including stunning custom design jewelry, plus a stunning Monique Lully, a wedding gown slashed from thousands to only $500. Browse from collectibles, household goods, toys, bikes, exercise equipment, holiday decor, and so much more. And the Cyclones getting ready to kick it away. Some are getting ready to kick it. Where's the number 25? I made up that Silk Stocking
Thought
district.
we were going to miss the game here for a minute.
No, we're ready to go. We got to get everybody in, make everybody happy. Here's the kickoff. That's Metalco, and he's going to let it go into the end zone. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Railers at the 20. Want to remind you, that's Saturday, September 27th. That's tomorrow from 9 to 2, and Sunday, September 28th from 10 to 2, located at 310 10th Street at the corner of 10th and Elm in beautiful suburban Lincoln, Illinois. 2:06 on the first quarter clock. Rail Splitters lead it, they trail it 26-0. Isles trots back onto the field. They've done a great job keeping this field in good shape. Of course, we got some good rains coming in these last weeks.
Well, that's helped a lot of things grow. Yeah, the field looks in pretty good condition right now.
They got the play clocks running. Isles looking along the line of scrimmage and over at the defense. Now he comes under the center, Kunkel. Oh, almost pulled him off sides. Now we got a man in motion. That's Dong. And he'll make the turn along the right side. We'll have to double check that, but he's down across the 25-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's Chris.
Was that Chris? Number 40.
Is that? I don't know. No, I don't think that's Chris.
It looks somebody maybe smaller.
That's 20.
Was that Tanner? Braden Tanner, maybe. Oh, he's taller than that.
No, that was Cannon. That was Cannon.
All right, Cannon back in the lineup for the Rail Splitters.
He got out to about the 23.
Sean Cannon, number 20, 5'6", 125. Got a wide receiver here on the near side, trying to pick him up. Isles now looking along the line of scrimmage. 3-yard pickup by Cannon, 2nd and 7, man in motion. Here's the handoff, and there's one slip down at the 26-yard line.
That's Metalco.
That's Metalco with the 26. He slipped on the turf there. He may have gotten a first down.
Yeah, he had a few more yards he could have got out of that run, and as he was turning, he slipped, as you said, Bob. Had just a little bit of running space there, and unfortunately went down on the 26, so sets up a 3rd and 4 for the Railers.
3rd and 4 for the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Well, nowadays they give you a lot of stuff to read, don't they?
A lot of stuff to read and not a lot of space to lay it out on up
No,
there.
And of course I've always been a mess my whole life anyway, so it's pretty normal for me. Clock's down to minute 18 first quarter. Isles under center, he's got a man in motion. Hands off Metalco, and he is strangled in the backfield. He's not going anywhere. 1, 2, 3 Cyclones, 4 Cyclones there to make the tackle.
The Cyclone defense just kind of buried the offensive lineman, stuffed them back into the backfield, and as Metalco got there was Lincoln blockers and Sacred Heart Griffin defenders there, and he had no place to go. He's back to about the 24, maybe, loss of 2.
And we're in the red in the first quarter. 45 seconds left for the first quarter buzzer. And the Cyclones have scored 26 points here in the first 12 minutes. 4th and 7. Isles got to get this punt off quicker. because the Commandos are coming.
Well, he just needs to kick it instead of run with it if he wants to get rid of it. And he does.
He does. Good call, Coach.
Well,
nice side-winding spiral down to the 47 to the 50. Nice tackle by the Railers. And a good open field tackle. I'd like to pick up who that was for the Rail
Splitters. 40 Dong. Chris Dong wrapped him up.
Bonasanga was the runner, and nice tackle by Isles. Take him down around the Lincoln 47-yard line.
I think he might have hit him first, but Dong is the one that wrapped him up and around the ankles. He's all over the field, that Chris Dong.
He's an athlete. I remember you seeing him at Carroll Catholic run wind sprints. He's always been a tough kid. Ball's out there just inside the hash mark. Green fires it out in the flat. There's a Railer there. Couldn't get him. Now here he comes. Oh, spun him around and out of bounds.
Whew.
That was Avery Andrews, 6 foot 180 and a junior. First and 10 for the Cyclone. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. They quickly line up. Oh, the clock was stopped as it went out of bounds. It's a good night for campfires.
Yeah, we're going to put one up here.
Here's Green. He's going to go for the home run. And incomplete. He laid it right into the arms of the intended receiver, Andrews, and he couldn't hand on to it. And there's still 5 seconds left.
Yeah, that was a great throw, as you said, Bobby. Put it up there and just put it out for his receiver, and it just went off his hands, and the receiver got behind the Lincoln defender just by a step, and well-executed play there, just didn't quite hang on.
That was Avery Andrews, 6 foot 180 and a junior. Railer all over him. And as you said, Green just laid it right in there. Here we go. Last play of the first quarter. Green. He's got his man, the big man. That's Albert O. He's a big kid. He's at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Cyclones. Albert O took it in. That's his second touchdown, I believe, of the football game to make the score. SHG Cyclones 32 and the Rail Splitters 0. And now the Cyclones will attempt to kick it through the uprights.
Well, that was Lincoln had a couple shots at him and didn't do a very good job of trying to make a tackle, and he just ran around down to the right sideline and in for the touchdown, a 35-yarder.
And it'll be Bowman to attempt the extra point again. He scored one of the touchdowns on that block punt. Bowman snap, kick, and this one looks good, is good, and that'll make the score. Cyclones 33, Rail Splitters 0, and that's the end of the first quarter. We'll be back after these messages. Tune in every Friday morning around 8:15 to 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com for the Benjamin Yonton LCHS Railer head football coach Andy McDonald pregame interview as the guys discuss the upcoming Friday night game, brought to you by Timbercrest Veterinary Service, PC in Atlanta and Lincoln. Be sure to check out everything, including archived LCHS football games, on WLCNonline.com and become a fan on Facebook. And both teams out there on the football field now, Coach, ready to start the second quarter. The Cyclones making quick work of it with a 33-0 lead.
It was a long first half for the Railers, Bob. Picked up a couple first downs, the first one on penalty there in that first possession. Then they had that nice run up the middle by Isles for a first down at midfield. But other than that, it's been pretty tough going for the Railers offense.
Booted away. Metalco's just going to let it go over his head. Right through the middle of the uprights on the ground. And it'll be first and 10 for the Railers at the 20-yard line.
They always said, they don't lack in any area, Bob, in the kicking game. Although they've had a couple struggles there on extra points, but they kicking off, they put it in the end zone most of the time.
And those surprising first two penalties, but they were just anxious to make the attack.
Yeah, and that's that. Things happen. You're never going to be perfect, but you strive to do the best you can.
So the Lincoln in those green uniforms with the red numerals start the second quarter here, and back on their own 20-yard line. They come with two receivers here to the near side. Heavy block. I imagine they'll run the football here on the short side of the field. They usually do that when they line up like this. They got a man in motion. Here's the handoff, and that's the way they want to go. That's Metalco, and he's hit at about the 21-yard line. Nice hit there by SHG. They may give him the 22-yard line, and I think they will.
And he was getting a little bit of blocking there, Bob, on the outside from his wide receiver on the secondary on the defensive back, and tried to turn inside and did. Picked up maybe about 3 on the play before. That's close to the 23.
So it's going to be second down for the Rail Splitters as we start this second quarter. Maybe we can Just got to build with the building blocks, see if we can get a first down here.
Yeah, you get one first down and take some time off the clock is what the main thing is. Get the clock running and keep it running.
This time Isles is going to operate out of the shotgun. He's got a good arm. He looks, fires along the sideline, and it's incomplete. Just a little bit behind the intended receiver. And that, I think, was Colton Grant for the Rail Splitters.
Number 39.
39. Yeah, Colton Grant. He's a junior for the Rail Splitter.
I'll tell you, if he'd have completed it, they'd have had a first down, and it was a catchable ball, as you said, Bob, maybe just slightly behind him, but he turned and had his hands on it before it went incomplete.
So 3rd and 8 for the Rail Splitter.
For Lincoln, they have it at the 23-yard line. Got to get out to the 30. The score is 33-0 with 11:13 remaining.
In the background, you can hear our old friend Sam Madonia along with Tim Schweitzer. Isles got a man in motion. He hands off. No pass. Incomplete. Looked like he had a man open, Isles, but he couldn't get it to him, so now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, that was looked like another opportunity for a first down there, Bob. The ball hit him right by the hands. It looked like from here anyway. He had a receiver there, and he dropped the ball just past the 30-yard line, which would have been a first down.
You're right, Coach Ken. I thought he had him, but wasn't to be.
And Isles threw a nice ball running to his left, rolling out left. He had a nice pass there.
Well, they'll have to come out of the shotgun again and see if he can punt it away. 4th and close to 8 yards. Here it is. Nice boot. Fair catch called for. Back at the 46-yard line, that was Sam Bonasanga. He's got one of the touchdowns tonight for SHG, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the SHG Cyclones. They scored 33 points in the first quarter, and this is the first time they get their hands on the football here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and a break for the Railers that he fair caught it. Maybe that was orders from the bench, I don't know, but sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Gabe Green brings his troops out. He's got one running back with him in the backfield. He's got 2 receivers here on the left, 2 on the right, and now he fires up the middle and incomplete. A little bit outstretched there.
Good coverage by Pudnight on his receiver. He was right with him step for step, and the ball was just off the receiver's hand.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Cyclone. And they are a Cyclone tonight here at Handlin Field.
They had 2 receivers going down the left side and that one down the right side, Bob. They put a lot of receivers out, and he's got a lot of time to throw.
Shotgun Green. He's way back behind the line of scrimmage. Now he's got a man in motion. Fakes the hand. Yeah, he does hand off. Danilo on the right side. He's got a first down. Danilo, number 45. His name is Anthony Danilo, and he is 6 foot 220 and a senior, and he's blessed with some speed, and he advances the ball down to the Lincoln 44-yard line.
And I think it was Ian Neitzel on the tackle on that side, Bob.
Ian Neitzel wears the number 78. He's a senior, 6'1", 215. And the Cyclones didn't give you time to breathe. They're already out of the shotgun. Green with the football. He's going to throw a long one along the sideline, and he's got his man, and he's tackled at the 5. That was Brendan Standard. Brendan Standard's 5'10", 175, and a senior. Game-saving touchdown there by the Railers down to the 5, so it'll be 1st and goal for the Cyclones in the golden helmets. 33-0. They haven't scored yet here in the second quarter, but they're 5 yards away from it right now. Green out of the shotgun. He stands there like the lonely ghost in the backfield in that white uniform. 4 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left. He's going to run it. He pump faked and he dives to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Gabe Green picks up a touchdown. So now it's 39-0 with 10:26 left in the first half. And Cody Bowman will attempt the extra point again for the Cyclones. That's got to make some people nervous for the Cyclones when you see Green run the football with a big lead like that. You don't want to get a class quarterback like that hurt.
Well, I don't know how much longer he'll play in this game, Bob. But he looked like he was going to fake a pass. He did fake the pass there and just tucked it under and ran the 5 yards up the middle, untouched, into the end zone pretty much. And
bad snap. They blow it dead. Austin Summer in there to kick now. They took Cody Bowman out of there. Offside against the Rail Splitters.
So they'll get half the distance to the goal and another shot at it.
Where do they start at? Out on the 2-yard line?
3. I think they put it on the 3 here.
So they go to the 1.5.
Yeah. That extra yard and a half might make a difference, but it shouldn't.
That's standard on the hold. Here's the kick by Summer. Wicked soccer-style kick through the uprights. That was a wicked shot. And that'll make the score 40 Cyclones, 0 Rail Splitters. 10:26 remain here in the first quarter. We'll be back after this. Rising Stars, Lincoln and Impact Studios Tumbling and Cheerleading, available for children aged 2 through 10 in Lincoln and Mason City, with flexible class times, days, and sessions. Taught by former and current gymnasts, tumblers, and LCHS Railer cheerleaders. Phone 217-671-4018 today if you want your daughter to be a cheerleader for the Rail Splitters. I had 2 daughters, but none of them were cheerleaders.
I had one than she was.
One was a student and one was an athlete.
Yeah, I had a daughter, Hillary, who was a cheerleader and an athlete.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just remember as a good pitcher.
She played softball, she played tennis, and she was a cheerleader.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing her play tennis. I think Jackie played one
Jackie
year.
played, yeah, they played together, I think, sometimes.
Yeah. We still don't know who this guy is, but he does a good job kicking the football. His number isn't on the list that they give us, number 25.
I think that must be number on our roster 5, Austin Summer, because they mark him as a kicker.
There he goes from the 40. And it's another long boot, and it's going to go into the end zone and out of the playing field. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. And it'll be still 40-0 here with a lot of time left here in the second quarter.
Yeah, a lot of time. And, you know, just to keep the score from getting too far out of hand, you just need to try to get a couple first downs and keep the ball away from them for a while. And as we said, I think we're going to start seeing some new players on the field for SHG here soon.
Will have to be.
But, you know, I'll tell you what, that may not make a whole lot of a difference, you know, because they're pretty deep.
Isles comes up under center. He's got a man in motion. And he's got the handoff, and he makes the turn. That is Cannon. A nice gain for Cannon. Looked like he got it out to the 26-yard line, Coach.
And he got some good blocking on the right side there, too. A couple good blocks laid by the Railers. He didn't get some numbers, but they gave him some running room, and he got out to about a 7-yard pickup.
Close to the 27-yard line. 2nd down for the Rail Splitters. 2nd and a long 3. 10 minutes left, first half. Sean Cannon, 5'6", 125-pounder, but he is fast. He started the season with a pulled hamstring, and we're glad to have him back.
Yeah, he missed 4 games, and that hurt some because Railers could have used him.
This is Alex Linares to the near side. Railers are down. Man in motion. Isles has got the snap. Hands off to the tailback, and I think he got back to the line of scrimmage. It's probably Chris Dong, but we'll have to check and see when they unpile.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
That's he walking back there.
They gave him a yard on it.
Stopped by Kathy Denny, Realtor and Worth and Associates Realty, phone 217-737-1729, located at 1203 Woodlawn Road in Lincoln. Here come the Railers. 3rd and 3 for the Railers. Got a shot here for the first down. Man in motion is Metalco. They hand it to Dong up the middle, and he fights for the first down.
He's over the 30. He's got the first down for the Railers. A good effort by the running back Dong to get over the 30 and pick up a first down for the Railers.
Came off that left side, Coach, and picked it up.
A couple yards, yeah, about out to the 32. He picked up 4.
8:46 left first half. 40-0 in favor of the Cyclones. You're listening to 96.3 FM out of Atlanta and Lincoln. And you can hear us on WLCNonline.com. Isles into the huddle. First and 10 for Lincoln. Got the first down. They're at the 32-yard line. Man in motion, makes the turn, and down to the 35-yard line goes
Cyclones slow and getting up. I think you got
Trying to pick up who that is.
I didn't see who
20. That might have been Tanner. I can't pick that up. It was 20 something.
carrying the ball.
No, that was Don. That was Cannon. That was Cannon that was number 20, Sean Cannon.
He got out to about the 35, I think.
So it's 2nd and 7 for the Rail Splitters as
3
Cannon
more.
picks up 3 more. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're a secondary player, number 86, who came out and made the play. That was Sean Mason. He came out and made the tackle, made the stop in a hurry, but he went off the field a little slow, Bob. I think he maybe had the wind knocked out of him. So.
Don't forget to stop by Mama's Arcade Cafe. Great homemade breakfast and lunch meals served at 513 Pulaski Street in historic downtown Lincoln. Phone 735-1443. Hiles out of the shotgun. Man in motion is Metalco. Metalco's got it. Tries to cut up field. He spins. And he's still on his feet. Down up to about the 39-yard line. A 4-yard pickup for Metalco. A nice run there by the young man.
Yeah, he got spun around a couple times, Bob, and stayed on his feet and kept fighting for yardage. Did a great job getting down near the 40. They're going to put it just shy of the 40 on the 39. 4-yard pickup for Metalco.
Stuffteria Pizza on the Logan Street curve. Or is that the 5th Street curve? In Lincoln, open 7 days a week for carryout. I think it's really the 5th Street curve. I don't know who wrote this up. I heard it the other day on the radio. I'll take them over there and show them that's 5th Street.
I think we should all go.
Yeah, you got some good pizza over there. Open 7 days a week for carryout, drive-through, and fast-friendly delivery. Phone 732-3100 for the Stuffteria Pizza. 3rd and 4 for the Rail Splitters at their own 39. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Looks for running room. Still fighting, but nothing there. And dropped for a loss back at the 35-yard line. 4-yard loss as the Cyclones just filled up every hole in the line there, and the Railer running back couldn't get through.
Yeah, Chris Dong just tried to get wide, and it closed in a hurry. He had no place to go, and he still wound up losing about 4 on the play to 35.
Headline Salon LLC. Visit Brett, Liz, Jenna, and Danielle at 123 South Sangamon Street in historic downtown Lincoln. Phone 217-651-8310 with walk-ins are welcome. Isles, 4th and 7. He had some good punts tonight. Rolls out to his left, and this time he's going to throw it. Incomplete. Intended receiver was Brent Metalco, and I thought he had him. And now SHG going to get the ball back with excellent field position at the 35-yard line.
Metalco was there to catch it. It went right through his hands. It looked like from up here, Bob. Maybe it was a slightly high. I don't know. But Isles has made some nice passes tonight, Bob, and the receivers just haven't been able to hang on to him.
Yeah, he's got a good crisp arm on him. Near side hash marks. Gabe Green's still in there. 5:51. He'll play the whole first half. Where's the number 6? He took him to a state championship last year. He's got 5 wide receivers, 2 here near side and 3 on the other side. Here's the snap to Green. He's got his man. Still on his flip. Nice tackle there. 21, and that was Londrigan. Dylan Londrigan, the guy that caught the pass. The Railer that tackled him flipped him end over end.
That was Chris Dong down to the 19, so a big pickup of about 16 yards on the pass play.
1st and 10. Green out of the gun. He stands back about 6 yards out of that shotgun, and he's got it. Well poised up the middle. Touchdown for the Cyclones. That was Sam Sargent in for the touchdown for the Cyclones, and that makes it 46-0. 5:29 left in the first half. Agree Farms now hiring licensed CDL drivers and grain farm hands. Phone 217-737-2560 for more information. And we'll have to see. They got a new kicker in there? They switching. Yeah, this is a new one. This is number 22. Devin Thomas.
Cyclones send in.
He's going to boot. Thomas's kick is up. Good, and makes the score 47-0.
Coming in that time, and that Colin Boyd, the sophomore. They've had Boyd.
Colin Boyd. That was Colin Boyd on the extra point. We'll be back after this message. Sorry, I mispronounced that one. AG Farms now hiring licensed CDL drivers and grain farm hands. Phone 217-737-2560 2560 for more information. Sharon's Auto Repair, located at 929 South Kickapoo Street in Lincoln. More than just auto repair. Family owned and operated. Phone 735-2222. And Best Western Plus, Lincoln Inn luxury amenities at reasonable prices. For a complimentary tour, stop by 1750 5th Street in Lincoln. And for reservations, phone 732-9641 or 1-800-780-7237. Back at the action, the Cyclones getting ready to kick away. They lead it 47-0 with 5:29 left in the first half. Metalco again back deep for the Rail Splitters. Here's the boot. And this one's a long one into the end zone again and out of play. And we'll go 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters at the 20-yard line with 5:29 left here in the first half. Second half, it'll be a running clock, Coach.
Yeah, unless the Railers get a couple scores here, and that's not looking too promising the way things have gone up to this point. But we've seen a few scattered good plays here and there. They've had some gains and just outmanned on the field. It's not much else you can say that they've just got more talent, more size, more speed, and those are the keys in football.
Here we go. Out of the shotgun, Isles. He's got the snap along the sidelines. Got his man. No, incomplete. Intended receiver was Linares. Alex Linares, number 21, 5'11", 150. And as I say that, Benjamin Yant's up on the deck. Lloyd Kirby couldn't make it tonight. So
and that looked like another good pass there by Garrett Isles, Bob, and just couldn't connect, just couldn't hang on to it.
He's got a good buggy whip arm on him. He delivers right on target. Linares here to the near side. They've already started the running clock here in the first half. Isles up under center. The man in motion. And I believe that is Pudnight. Pudnight, they run him out of bounds. He didn't have a chance. Didn't even tackle him. They just pushed him out of bounds.
Well, and he, the white shirt says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them over there, across the line of scrimmage, throwing him for a loss. So he's back to the, about the 18-yard line, 2-yard loss.
3rd and a dozen for the Rail Splitters. And SHG has brought their sophomores on defense. Under 4 minutes. 3rd and 12, as we said, at the 18. Linares here to the near side for the Rail Splitters. Al's looking over the defense. 3rd and a dozen for the Rail Splitters. Man in motion. Al's has got it. First guy through, I would think that's Chris Dong, up to about the 19-yard line. It is Chris.
He gets it back to the original line of scrimmage, the 20-yard line, but it's going to be 4th and 10 now for the Railers as Dong picked up 2 there.
And the clock on the move. 3:20 left for the half. SHG leads at 47-0. Railers break the huddle. This is Linares again on the near side.
Is back for the Cyclones.
Kunkel will hike it to Isles, and Isles will punt it away. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. Nice long punt, and that's 45-yard line. That was number 4, Bonasenga, who made the catch.
That's the second time they've caught the ball, and Fair caught it there, Bob. And again, he had running room, so I'm sure they're just doing that to prevent a long return and keep the game slightly in control.
Coach Leonard, he's an honorable man. He'll keep it under control. Ken Leonard. At the SHG 46-yard line, 1st and 10. Gabe Green still in there. It's probably the last we'll see him here in the first half. He may come out for the second. No, that's not even Green. No. Blocked.
Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. But
that was 78 for the Railers.
They left Green in there quite a bit there, Bob, but you gotta look at their side of it too. They've got Glenwood next week, and you got to get your good players, your starters. They've got to get some playing time, so you can't fault them for keeping them in there as long as they did.
This is Tim Brunisen in there. He had a brother that was a great quarterback. This kid's 6'2", 180 and a sophomore. Brunisen hands it off, and this is number 32. He's on the run. That's Tristan Blair, and he just gets tackled at about the 2-yard line. 44-yard line by Tristan Blair. 5'10", 170 and a sophomore. He was off to the races, and the Railers saved another touchdown. But now the Cyclones now 1st and goal at the deuce. And 32, the running back, he was limping off the field.
That was a 52-yard run right up the middle, Bob. I thought somebody was going to stop him there near the line of scrimmage, but he broke loose and then went straight up the middle and got caught just before he got to the goal line.
Brent Heisen, he's got a new running back. That's Matt Urbis in there with him. Brent Heisen's got it. Bad snap, picks it up. Now he's going to try and run it in, and he runs to the pylon, and he's in for the touchdown. 53-0 with 56.5 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, it was a bad snap, as you said, Bob, but he just went to his left, picked it up off the deck, and ran it to the corner there and got to the pylon before the defense got there and picked up another touchdown.
Tim Brunisen, the quarterback, 6'2", 180 and a sophomore. Now Brunisen looks to the sideline. He's either going to go for the 2 points or he's going to kick the extra point. He's going to be the holder. He's going to hold. And they got the kicker in there now.
Extra point coming by
Barris, and his kick is no good. Wild kick, and the score remains 53-0 SHG over the Lincoln Rail Splitters. 56 seconds left for the first half. We'll be back after this. Get to join Scott Kirby and Jake Johnston at the Cheap Seats Live Saturday morning sports show featuring Joe Ryan at the all-new Mission Mart located at 119 North Sangamon Street, just off of historic downtown Lincoln across from the train station. Tomorrow from 9 to 10 with special guest LCHS head Railer football coach Andy McDonald. If you can't make the show, tune in to 96.3 FM or streaming live 24/7 on WLCN online.com. The Cheap Seats Saturday morning sports show, Logan County's longest airing live sports show. Well, the Cyclones hit us, Coach, 53-0 in the first half.
I don't think it was anything too unexpected. Kind of hoped to keep it a little less than that here in the first half. Wasn't to be, and as you said, we started the running clock already, which is unusual. Usually wait till second half for that, but probably something the coaches and officials agreed to do. And, SHG, that was their backups running that last series, about 3 plays for the touchdown.
Summers, he kicks just a short little pooch kick, and it rolls, and the Railers have a tough time getting it, and they just dive on it. And that's going to be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. There's a little short kick that didn't go very far. The Railers didn't expect it, and they couldn't pick it up off the turf, and so they just dove on it and downed it.
Yeah, with the clock running, they probably will have time for a play here maybe and get off the field for halftime. They're going to place it on the... Well, there's a flag on that.
Yeah, it was unnecessary roughness for the Cyclones when he downed him.
I missed that.
Yeah, he pounced on him pretty hard. He was already down, and the young man, all he had to do was run up and touch him. Actually, when you're down, you're down. You don't have, it's not like the pros. You don't have to be.
Yeah, you're not getting
struck.
Up.
No.
It's going to put the ball in the 31, but we're down to 10 seconds. I'm not sure the Railers, they're probably not even going to get this play. Maybe they're going to try to throw a play here.
They've only got 5 seconds. That's going to end it. That's going to be only stop it at 2 seconds.
Yeah, I think Lincoln wanted a timeout. They got it. Timeout on the field. We'll be back.
Timeout, so the Rail Splitters will get 1 play, and we'll take a timeout and be back after this message. Actually, SHG took that timeout. They may have had too many players on the field, and now the Railers going to run out of the shotgun with 2 seconds left here in the first half. Isles has got the snap. He's going to air it out along the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete, and that will end the first half with the score. Sacred Heart Griffin Cyclones 53 and the Lincoln Rail Splitters 0. We'll be back after these messages from many of our fine sponsors.